So we've arrived here in Barcelona. Woohoo! That was a little bit scary and a little bit nervous because the traffic is, well, could have been particularly bad, but it was actually really good for what we had. Anyway, we're here in our little room tonight. Oh, hang on, let me turn it around. We have decided that we're staying here at the 4 Points. This is the 4 Points by Marriott or by Sheraton. Four Points by Sheraton. Look, there Jen's already stolen her spot on the king size. Nice picture of the Barcelona skyline. We're up on the 11th floor. And what a cracker of a view, eh? I think it's awesome. And, whoops, hang on. If we look out there in the distance, way in the distance, our first view of La Sagrada Familia. The church designed by Antoni Gaudi, and it's been under construction for many, many years and still got another couple of decades to go. But a highlight of the Barcelona skyline. And we're going to go and do a visit over there on Friday. Well, we've just walked from our hotel along a street. We were looking for somewhere to eat. We haven't found anywhere yet. Not for lack of numbers of them around, we just haven't chosen one. But we walked to the end of the street and here's the beach. So this is how the Spaniards relax on a Wednesday afternoon. Down here at the beach. Plenty of beach volleyball going on. Beautiful and cool down here this afternoon. People down here riding bikes, pavement hikers with their walking sticks. A couple of girls up there in like formal dresses. There's kids on scooters. There were people on skates and rollerblades before. Everybody's out. It's a nice time of day.
The next day.
So we're out today in Barcelona. Our first stop here is the Plaza de Catalunya. Some statues here in the plaza. Out to the main section. The fountain is not going, which is really sad, but look at all these fat pigeons. Oh, that one looks a little bit wet. Up here you can see the fountain that isn't working and the gorgeous buildings behind it. Nice statues just here. It's a real shame that none of the fountains are working because they really would make the square and the city. The rain seems to have petered off at the moment, which is great. Man over here throwing rice to the pigeons, lots of them. Look at them all. You just got to say no when they offer you some rice because then they charge you money for it. And look at all the pigeons. Fat little pigeons. So we came up to the coffee shop at level 8, I think, of the shop here, and this is the view out the window. Even though the fountains aren't working, you get to see the big square right there in the middle, or actually the circle in the middle of the square, and then the buildings out here of Barcelona. We just bought a couple of coffees so we can sit here for a while and enjoy ourselves. Actually, they were pretty reasonable, €1.55 each. So, and you got a biscuit too. So that's great. All right, we're going to dig in. It's just turned midday and the fountains have just started working. That's pretty awesome. Look at that. That's sensational. Looks better when the fountains are going. And this one down here as well, the one that's really green. It's working too. It's got water pouring out the front of it. Hey!
Happy about that.
We're going to try and get out and walk down. It may have stopped by the time we get there, you never know, but we'll see. There you go. The fountains are on. We've walked back down. Here's the fat pigeons again. The fountains are on. Look at that one up there. That's pretty awesome. And this one over here. Very nice. Just come to another spot just around a little bit further. That's great. We'll try and take a selfie here as well. This street through here is called La Ramblas, or the Rambles. You walk down the street, it's the center of the street here is only open to pedestrians and people riding scooters. And yeah, goes for quite a distance. There's lots of lots of interesting shops and cathedrals and things down on it and just off it. So we're going to go for a wander. So this fountain here, that's there you go. I'll move out a little bit. On a light at the top is called the Font de la Canalets, and it's said to have magical powers, and that if you drink from the fountain, you will definitely one day come back to Barcelona. Heading down through some of the back streets, and straight ahead of us here is the Mercado de la Boqueria. I think it was something along those lines anyway. And it's the big town markets. Food and meat and fish and everything like that, so we're going to go in and check them out. Look at all the meat here in the markets, all sorts of different things. Veggies, legumes, fruit, all sorts of different stuff. Plenty of places to eat and things to buy here. We're going to head over through this direction. Oysters, calamari, fish and chips. Well, fish and stuff. Truffle oil, oils, salts, spices, olive oils, saffron, meat off the bone, chocolates and sweets and nuts here. We're not sure what these things on the ends are. They're called coneos. Might be a cat or something. And just over here is a pig's head. There you go. We don't really know what these are, but they're massive big giants dressed in interesting clothing, and they're all over the place here. There's more over there, there's some over here. Nice building. This spot here, the Iglesia del Hospital, is where Antonio Gaudí, who is the most famous architect from Spain, he passed away. So this is a sad spot for the Spanish people. He was very famous here, particularly in Barcelona, as he designed and had started to build La Sagrada Familia, which we will be going to tomorrow. Just walking through the back streets, we came across this little square here. Lots of jacaranda flowers on the ground. Beautiful jacaranda tree still in bloom. There's another one, all the purple up over here, you can see. Just walking under the trees here in the plaza, and look, they're orange trees and there's oranges on them. Give the tree a shake and you can probably get one. Just just at the end of the little park here. Just wanted to show you the vaulted roof of the walkway. How awesome is that? Man, they really built buildings decent back in the ancient days, didn't they? It's just beautiful. Now, it looks like just a piece of wall art, but this piece of wall art was done by somebody apparently very famous, Keith Haring. I'm not sure who he is, but he's done wall art, line art like this in cities all over the world. So, goes the full length of the wall. I'll just show you it as we go. You can make of it what you will. And you can probably translate that there on Google Translate if you really want to. So there you go. K Haring 89, Keith Haring. A bit of street performance up here. They're really good too. Skipped out on a few places and then one was closed, but we've come down here and this here is the Barcelona Cathedral. Catedral de Barcelona. You can hear it dinging, 2 p.m. That's pretty cool, that building. Look at it. Wow. So there you go, there's the cathedral. Brighten it up a little bit. There were some bells that are ringing up in one of the towers. So just here is El Ponte de Bisbe, which I think is the Bridge of the Bishops. Bishop's Bridge. It's very, very cool. Look at all the filigree stonework up there. Just lovely. Not sure what this little square is here, but it's really nice and peaceful, just outside of the cathedral. A few people sitting down, a few pigeons around, and we're heading up the road just over here. So this is the Plaza of St. James, and this is where a number of the government buildings are in and around this district here. All of these stone buildings are government buildings. This and the one behind me, but look at the, it might be a little bit hard to see here. The lamppost with all the flowers hanging on it. I'll get a little bit closer and you can have a look. Yeah, flowers on it, they're just beautiful. Yeah, it's very bright, you can't really see it. Nope. Trying to brighten it up a bit, but anyway, take my word for it, they're all down that way and they look great. Flags flying over the buildings. Awesome. Don't really know what the sculpture represents. It looks like chicken wire and somebody's pieced it together at the top. But it's massive, just massive. Interesting. We're at the Plaza de San Miguel. Plaza de San Miguel. So this building here is called Rossini's, and that's where we just went and had lunch. Rossini's. Cost us €25 for the two of us. Actually it was €21.80, but I just rounded it to 25, so I didn't have to carry any coins and to give them a tip because they did a good job. So yeah, anyway, beautiful little plaza that we're in here at the moment. See the a nice fountain over there, the palms. The awesome lights. Look at those lights. This would be great at night, I reckon. Look at the buildings. Fantastic.